guys, it's me, Yaya. What's up? What's up? Listen, we are on so many different platforms that I can't even begin to tell you. I will tell you the major ones though. There's LWR Radio, DuPont Network, there's the Yaya Diamond Network, and Yaya Diamond TV. We're on Roku, Amazon Fire, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Oh, we're everywhere as far as I'm concerned, and I'm loving it. Now I need a little bit of help. So let's go into my interview though. Let's go into my interview. We're not going to go there. We're going to go there because listen, that's all business stuff. And I think we're talking about business stuff. I need help. We are talking about business stuff today, and I want to welcome my guest, Dr. Brian, to the show. Welcome so much to the show. You see my dilemma.
Well, I am more than excited. And after we're done with the interview, if there's a way I can help you with the hundreds of platforms or anything else, you let me know. I'm so
Oh,
excited.
you spoken to me. I'm done. I'm done. I've melted. We're finished. It was nice for you to join us today. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Wow. So first of all, let's go back in time. How did you become this business guru, this person that understands business, that goes after, that helps small businesses? Am I right? Tell me what you do. Please just fill in.
So my secret sauce,
Yeah.
I started my career. I knew in high school I wanted to be a psychologist. I went
Mm.
straight through to grad school and specialized with adults and substance abusers. And then I never wanted to work with kids. And then the county closed the adult program. So guess what? I got to work with kids. So my
Yeah.
career spanned going from adults, substance abusers, to children and adolescents. And then I really got lucky. I did a postdoc internship that really helped frame my whole viewpoint in psychology and business training, it was called Center for Applied Motivation, working with underachieving kids. That's
Mm.
kids who test like geniuses, but are bringing home D's and F's. And we were in Rockville, Maryland. So we're working with high powered adults, Fortune 50 business owners, people in the government. And it really crystallized to me. And I know all of you, I want you all to take a breath, breathe in, breathe out. When you hear some of this stuff, you're going to say, oh, I don't want woo woo. This woo woo will give you solutions. So let me isolate it for you. When you master your emotions, your performance takes off. When you are acting like a ping pong ball because of your emotions, you're reacting all the time. It's very hard to get your team on board. It's very hard to get yourself on board. So even if you're a solopreneur, I can offer you some tips and tricks. But what I learned at that internship and what has framed my career is emotional mastery. So belief in yourself, self-confidence, self-esteem. And then I recently got certified in a program that just yelled out for me, not spoke to me. It was screaming, Brian, get on board. Positive intelligence, and the subset is mental fitness. And we all have these saboteurs in our head. So right now, if you're listening to Yaya and myself and the judge is present, the judge is saying, you don't need another program. Don't listen to him. Da, da, da. Your saboteurs want you to stay the same. They don't like change. And if you're not changing and evolving, you're stuck.
Yeah.
And so it's constant change. And so after I left psychology, I went to work for a seminar company and I spent 15 years on the road. I've been so lucky. I've been to every state, every big city, most of the small cities across the country. And then I went back into psychology. So I've worked at 3 different maximum security prisons. And I'm absolutely convinced when you master your emotions, you can have success. So can you have success at a maximum security prison? Yes, my job was to teach I'll call them clients, but inmates to cope in an impossible situation. Wasn't my job to judge them. Wasn't my job to punish them. We're already in a brutal situation. And so empowering people to be their best has been my focus. How do you take a step up? Now, in addition, so you don't get the wrong impression,
Mm-hmm.
people in life, people in business,
Yeah.
success failure, success, failure. So I wanted to stop that roller coaster. So I had to do it the hard way. I had some stressors in my life and I ballooned up in weight, and I had the easy procedure. And those of you that are sports fans who are baby boomers remember Keith Olbermann and Don Patrick. Whenever they were on ESPN and they say so and so is going to have a minor surgery, Keith Olbermann would say, all surgery is minor till it's done on you. Well, I had
Yeah.
the easy weight loss procedure, lost the weight, and then I don't do anything halfway. Yeah. I go all out. So I didn't gain the weight back. I really gained the weight back.
Mm.
And my doctor scared the heck out of me in 2016. I had type 2 diabetes, not high blood pressure, but stroke out blood pressure.
Mm.
And I was working at a maximum security prison in Central California. And I jumped through the hoops and had gastric sleeve. And when I was that's when they cut your stomach in half.
Yeah.
And so I researched all of that. And I'm like, I've got to be the dumbest PhD on earth because it's all mindset.
Yeah.
It's all emotional afterwards. It's like, this is your plate. Master it. Don't eat when you're not hungry.
Yeah.
Now, how does that apply to leadership? So my new sort of website moniker is the weight of leadership. So I can help with weight, with wellness, because when you get your team healthy, they will perform better.
Right.
But the mindset required to get your message across, stick to something and move forward. And I'll give you an easy example. I was talking with a business owner the other day and absolutely so frustrated. My team's not doing this and they're not doing that and they're not listening. So I said, you know what? Let's get an employee on the phone, on the Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
No pressure. Put them on. I'll tell them. No ramifications, no negative anything, just asking you 3 questions. So I said, yeah. What's your job role at so and so company? Explained it. I said, what are your job responsibilities and what does your team do? You explained it. I said, thank you for your time, Yaya. That was so informative and helpful. Um, you can pop off. And the CEO is sitting there and I said, well, he says, she's not doing anything I want her to do. And I said, well, where does that fault lie?
Yeah.
When's the last time you changed the job description? When's
Mm-hmm.
the last time you met with the team and say, here are our new challenges?
Yeah.
When's the last time you asked for input? And so business owners and CEOs sometimes say, I don't have the time for that. So my question is, do you not have the time for that? And you have the time to redo projects, lose profitability, and the worst part, spend the money on retraining new employees because you have high workplace turnover.
Mm.
So let me isolate this and then I'm going to be quiet. Sorry, you got me on a
No, it's
it's
fine.
this. So I was talking to a finance company, and one of the financial analysts is a tough guy from Brooklyn, and he's in Las Vegas now. And he says, "What are you going to do about this and that? And I don't need this and that. And I want agility software." And I said, "Okay, let's talk about agility software. It's the greatest evolution in finance and business planning ever. In fact, 2 weeks after you're done with agility software, you should go home and open your closet, and the money will pour out." Except when the agility software trainer leaves and you're trying to work with a real client and figure out the software, you're all going to start snapping at each other.
Mm.
I'm the people solution guy. If you want to find out who you should be working with as a finance person and who you should not be, and one of your team members should be, that's my secret sauce. I
Mm.
know how to tap into your abilities to get you to peak performance and get you unstuck and communicate with the multiple generations at work,
Right.
because you need to be able to communicate with the multiple generations at work and in the public.
Mm.
Not every client is for you.
Right.
Not everybody needs to work with you. And that's my secret sauce. And I'm really kind of passionate about that.
That is amazing. I absolutely love that. I think that yeah, definitely. There's just so many different misconceptions as okay, when you first hire someone, yeah, you have that first initial thing that you want them to do, but times as things progress, you need them to move on to different things, and those things that they used to do are not really something that's necessary at the moment, because now you have new issues, and so you have solutions for those issues, and you got to move on to the new issues, and you know what I mean, because those have resolved themselves. You have a system for those in place. So I understand where you're coming from when you got the when you got the employee on the line. That was great. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Wow. Okay, so I'm actually kind of interested in the website, and I saw a video that I really really would like to play. Is that okay?
Please.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and play this video right now.
Hi, it's Dr. Brian. Welcome to my webpage, and I have some quick questions for you. Is the economy great? Are things booming? Is your team at work performing at their best? Are you feeling amazing about your leadership skills and how things are going at work? What's life at home like? Is it stressful? Is it great? Is your communication optimal? Or do you feel the pressure of the economy falling apart? Interest rates are too high, or things at work are so tense you're worried about a layoff and your team is not performing optimally? Whatever your mindset is, in 6 weeks, I can help you block out all the noise, get rid of all the outside negativity, and in 6 weeks, give you the ability to have not only a positive mindset, but to strengthen your communication skills, optimize your leadership, and help you grow at home, grow at work. Strengthen your leadership skills, strengthen your communication, optimal results on a consistent basis, because we will switch from a stressful survivor mode of thinking to empathy, curiosity, innovation, activate, and get you handling issues that you have control over. You do not have control over the outside world. You have control of how you respond. So book an appointment with me, click on the button over here. Let's have a free consult about how it can help you transform your team and help you at home. So let's book a quick consult. Take a look at the results that you can have on my webpage here. Let's have a chat.
Wow, I love that. It's honest. It's straightforward, and I love that. Okay, so we're going down on your website, and I saw this: how mental fitness solves today's leadership concerns with Brian Gossman. Tell me about this. What was this? What is this?
So this is a program that I'm affiliated with that generates an AI video. So I was joking with friends of mine. I said, I just opened up my checking account and spent $20,000 and had a spokesperson hired. And that's not true. It's a small fee to have an AI generated video. All you do is give it your web page, a couple of sentences, and the company AI program, which is branded to you, generated this. So it's a quick summary of what mental fitness is. Now, I can insert myself in there and explain it, but I thought with my video there, it'd be better to have a different person and voice
Right.
talking about what mental fitness is. And so it's just under 1 minute. And this tool is very helpful in getting your message out, and different from ChatGPT, it's branded to you. So that's what I'm using to kind of get the word out about what I focus on. And then
Wow.
those of you listening to this, if you want to take a free assessment, you do have to go to positiveintelligence.com. You take the saboteur quiz, drop me an email, info@drbrianspeaks.com, or just go to my webpage and book a consult, and we'll go over the results. It's absolutely confidential.
So what
So
is that? That is it's positive.
intelligence.com.
I hope I spelled this right, because if not, then I'm just not intelligent.
No, you were brilliant. It's so just
Is that
positive
right? Positive intelligence.
.com. That's it.
Okay, I did
And
that.
I'm fixing it on my webpage. They just fixed it so that you can click on take the quiz. I get your email automatically, and you still take the quiz, but it eliminates one step. But I have to fix that later on. So basically, you take a measurement of, I'll just share for me. So my high scores, the saboteurs, okay, everybody has the judge, but my high scores were controller, stickler, and pleaser. So, controller, I want it my way. And when I see you not doing it my way, I get very frustrated and I take over. Well, that just gets everybody to embrace your home style and lifestyle. Stickler, you might be putting the dishes away wrong, or you're writing incorrectly, or you're not doing this exactly the way I want it. More than the controller, it's picky and perfectionistic. And then pleaser, I love helping everybody, but I get frustrated when after I'm done helping everybody, nobody asks me what I want or what I need. Not that everything is transactional, but here's the secret with the emotions. I never asked for what I wanted. So if we're working together, Yaya, and I help you with your 800 platforms and this and that, and then I never tell you what I'm looking for, all of a sudden I'm responding to you in an angry or frustrating way, pushing you away because of those saboteurs. And so when we're under stress, these saboteurs really take over. So in order to let go of that, we teach you over a period of 6 weeks how to, and this is crucial. It's 4 times a day for 2 minutes that you practice rewiring your brain, not surgically, but just with some mental exercises, with guidance in an app. And then you and I meet once a week. And then we meet monthly over the course of a year if you want. And so what happens is, what would your life look like if you said, wow, Yaya is overwhelmed right now. I wonder if I put myself in her shoes, how I could look at the problem differently. Empathy.
Yeah.
Then it's curiosity. What might she need? What could help solve this problem?
Yeah.
What could work at home or with my team right now? Then it's innovate. What do we do together to solve this? And then activate. So when you use those skills, here it is in one sentence. You will handle life's curveballs with a positive mindset. So you can't fight this. Now, I learned this in substance abuse with one of my mentors. She said it in a group. One of the clients was going on, and she stopped and said, you're fighting alcohol. You can't fight alcohol. You have to say, I'm a substance abuser or I'm an alcoholic. What do I do now if I want to change? And when you stop fighting the stressor in front of you, you take a different approach.
Right.
And it's so, I have to tell you, this brought my wife and I closer. We communicate better. This lowered the stress level at home. And, this works. I'm talking to so many people over the past few weeks. That. Let me ask you, what have you heard? What are people most concerned about right now?
Money.
Money. And so one of the people that I was consulting with, he says, well, we're going to wait till after the election to do anything new. And I said, what are you, crazy? I said, here's what you can do to control the election. Do you want to know? And he says, yeah. I said, vote.
Yeah.
I said, but until the election happens, you can get your team moving. You can get your business revenue up. Let's activate people. Let's get them going. Yes, money. I said, and guess what? He says, what? I said, right before Christmas, money will be an issue. And then in January, the outside world's always going to be there.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm so passionate about this because it's like I've always wanted to help people take a step up and keep moving. Not that I haven't had setbacks. I mean, believe me, I can show you a picture if I can find it at 380 pounds. I know what it's like to block out emotions. And I think everybody will agree who's watching this on video. I mean, come on. From here up, it's either Henry Winkler or George Clooney. And when I was with the seminar company and the weight was coming on, before I had the lap band surgery, my friend says, you'll sell a lot more consulting and training when you lose weight. because people aren't buying your motivational strategies as you keep gaining weight.
Right.
And I'm like, wow, that was a brick in the head.
Hmm.
And, that's what I learned, stop buying new clothes and fix yourself.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's hard. I mean, this is an easy system. When you practice, it becomes easier. But doing something new, those saboteurs tell you don't change,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. I know
And
about them. I know
yeah,
about them. It is so cool to actually see someone like you actually helping other people elevate. Just like your website says here, it says elevate your leadership. And so when we're thinking of achieving, our goals and our things, you don't wait for things to change. You don't know what kind of new rules are going to be put in place. You could be grandfathered in if you just go now. Just go now. You just don't know what the whole thing is going to be. Just move on it. And I love this, the whole saboteur thing. I love that too, because people don't know that you gotta watch those sabotaging moves, especially ourselves. We can sabotage ourselves just as easily as anyone else. So wow, that is amazing. So with the website is so extensive. How did you come up with all of that? And is that everything or is that just a piece?
this is just a piece. I'm
Mm,
really so that I think this is a good example. So it's like I was waiting for the perfect branding statement. I was waiting for and I'm like, you know what? I'm doing it.
mm-hmm.
And like 3 months ago, I started doing a weekly um, webinar, webcast live on StreamYard on LinkedIn and YouTube. And
Nice.
then one of my friends called me and said, you need a green screen and you need this. I said, yes, I do, but I don't have it right now. So I'm doing
Right.
it. And so the wall is the wall. And if that's the reason somebody's not listening, that's okay. I can't control that.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it. And so I'll be adding different pieces because I don't want to confuse the message. I'm going to divide it up so it's clarity. So it's wellness or
Mm-hmm.
weight loss, it's leadership and conflict resolution.
Yeah.
And then I also do public speaking, come to corporations or public events to talk about this need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that. Absolutely love that. I want to thank you so much for being on the show. It has been such okay, first of all, guys, if you want to do the quiz, you're going to go ahead and go to that website right there. It's called positiveintelligence.com. There's it right there. I want to thank you so much, Doctor, for being on the show. It has just been a pleasure. And I can't wait to talk to you after the show. So you guys have to leave now. Yeah.
Thank
But
you
go
so
take
much. And then you can also, once you get the results, just go to drbriangrossman.com
That's it. And
and
we'll have all that information in the description. Also, don't forget to go there. And even if you go to the main website, you can always just scroll down. There's a link for it right there so you can take your quiz. You really want to know who you are so that you can kind of like gauge why you're doing and why you're stuck and why you're doing this and why it's just so important that the fork that's small be in the small area and the big fork should be in the big area. And when people mix it up, it drives you absolutely. Am I talking about myself? We have to leave now.
well, you are amazing. I can't thank you for your time enough. And
Thank you.
anyway, I can help you or your audience members, you just let me know.
Well, you guys heard it for yourselves. Go ahead and go to the website that's in the description box wherever you may be watching, or go to positiveintelligence.com to take your free quiz so that you can figure out what's going on with your brain. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to dare to be different, but most of all, don't forget to take that quiz. It's free and there's nothing to it, and you just do it. Okay. All right, guys. Bye. Is there anything that we missed today?
No, I think this was just perfect.
Wonderful.
Don't forget to follow us on YouTube and Instagram. Thank you for watching.